Hello, my name is Rory Leahy. I am the co-author of MIDNITE along with the fabulous Reina Hardy. If you want to know about the inspiration behind the play, it's Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, modern day version of that. It had been kicking around in my head for some time to do a version of Midsummer where the fairies are more like the original fairies of mythology, where they're kind of scary and monstrous. And that led me to the idea that we should do this as a horror movie instead of actors are going into the woods to rehearse a play. It's college students who are trying to make a low budget B-movie horror film. In 2018, there had been a prompt to write a modern day version of a Shakespeare play, and I had this idea for a while, and I wrote the first two scenes, but it was like about 7 days before the deadline. I showed it to Reina, and I said, well, I'm never going to finish it by the deadline. And she said, yes, you are, because I'm going to write it with you. And she kind of bullied me into finishing it, because that's something Reina does a lot, is she bullies me, deservedly, usually deserve it. My recollection of the writing process was that it was a frenzy. It was a lot of sleepless nights where we would be just writing scenes back and forth and sending them back to each other and rewriting them, and it was a very intense week. The script actually has not changed that much. I mean, we've tightened it a little bit. It's still essentially what it was during that frenzied week in 2018. As for my favorite part, I kind of love it all. The Death Donkey and Whisper and the students, they're all so much fun. Quillian is, one of my favorite characters that is kind of my deranged avatar. As far as the meaning goes, it's pretty much pure entertainment, pretty lighthearted thing. It's also very cool to write about young people at a vital time in their lives when they're kind of figuring out who they are and figuring out what they want, from relationships and from friendships and from art. And it was very cool to write about creative people and people who really care about creating things and the integrity of the things that they create. I think MIDNITE is a ton of fun, and I hope you do as well.